doing some Minecraft stuff. I've been in creative for a while, protecting villages against raiders. So, right here, this counts as a village. Has a bell, a house, a bed, and I think one villager. Yeah, I can spawn in a couple more. I probably should. Where are they at? Right there. So, I'm just gonna put like 4 of these guys in here. Alright. So basically, what I set out trying to do a minute ago was I'm trying to. This is a small scale village. So I'm trying to proof the village to make it to where whenever you get raided, whether on accident or on purpose, your villagers are safe 100% of the time, and so are you. Because it's so easy to get killed in a raid, especially if you're on hard mode, and especially if you have iron armor. Like, if you have unenchanted iron armor, a Vex does like 5 or 6 hearts of damage to you. If you have fully enchanted diamond armor, protection 4 diamond, it does like half a heart to a heart and a half. It's incredible the difference. So, my suggestion to you guys, if you're, if you don't have enchanted armor, if you don't have enchanted iron armor at the very least, please don't try to get raided, because the Vexes that the Evoker spawns in is going to absolutely wreck you. But what you need if you're doing a village raid on purpose, this is the basic defense setup. It's very simple. It should be very, very easy to do and have work every single time. One of the freaking things just walked onto the pressure plate over here. I had some stuff set up earlier. Yeah, it shoots fire charges. So I was doing testing with some berries and the cactuses and that type of thing around the village, and that'll work. Except it won't, because the villagers won't push up. I mean, the raiders won't push up to the cactuses because they know they get hurt. But they'll walk over these pressure plates. Also, magma blocks are super easy to get. You can find them underwater at the bottom of oceans, in ravines, that type of thing, or in the nether very easily. Whenever you stand on them, they do damage to you, like as if you were on fire, but you don't stay on fire if you walk off of them. But what you want to do is you want to, like, if you've got a big fence around your village. I gotta find the village that I put the fence around. I don't know where it's at, honestly. Might be this way. I think it's this way. Yeah, that's it. So basically, there's a certain way that you need to place your fence, and you can see I got the wall going around in a big giant square. That's not how you want to do it. This inner wall right here, the one that kind of snakes around the outside, this is how you want to have your wall set up around your village. Now, of course, this is going to be, the terrain is going to be elevated and hilly and that type of thing, but you get the idea. You want to have it, 4 blocks away from each building, or whatever. You can cut the paths out, you can leave those, because whenever a raid happens, the pillagers and stuff are going to spawn in the vicinity of the village. So they're going to spawn in over here, and over here, and over here, and if you've got the fence massive like I did it, consuming the whole village, they're going to spawn in inside your fence, so it's not going to work. Plus, you save materials like this. Alright, so you want to have your fence set up like that. And there's a couple of things you can do, and I was doing some testing with. You can set up berry bushes, but they don't run into them on purpose if they know that they're there. But the best defense that I've found after doing tons and tons of testing, it's not berry bushes or cactuses. See, this method here works well against the Vindicators and the Pillagers. They drop down in here, they get stuck in the berry bush and start taking damage. They can't hurt the villagers, they can't get to them, and they push each other into the berry bushes, and then they don't try to get out because they're trying to get into the villagers. And they kill themselves on that. But the big guy, the Ravager, actually breaks the berry bush. He tramples it, and so that doesn't work. So I was going to try cactuses and berry bushes, but they don't come near the cactus because they see it as being dangerous, and you cannot put a trapdoor on that wall right there, because then it'll break the cactus, because the trapdoor is what made it to where they'd walk in there, and then they'd get pushed into the berry bush, but they won't do it now because of the cactus. So I went back to trying redstone things. And this is very simple. It's just a dispenser right next to a stone pressure plate. Has to be a stone one, because a stone one will not activate with an item. but it will activate with a player or a mob. So what you're wanting to do is you want to get magma blocks, and if you've got a square fence, which you won't, but if you have a corner like this, whether it's on the outside, whether it's on the outside corner, you want to put magma blocks here, here, and here, and that will prevent them from standing here and trying to shoot or hit the villagers in a spot where they don't get shot by arrows. Alright? You want to have the stone slabs above where they're going to stand over the pressure plates so they can't jump, because they had a problem where they were trying to jump and they'd get into a rhythm to where they were literally like jump roping over the arrow. Every time they jump, it'd shoot, and then they wouldn't get hit, and they'd just sit there jumping. So if you put that, they cannot jump. Also, they can't get in that way. The fence on the inside's to keep the villagers from going out. You want to put your magma block every other block. You don't want to put it every block because they won't walk on it then. Because they don't want to walk on the magma block. They see that as being something that will hurt them, so they don't walk on it. But if you put it every other block, they come and try to walk here, and then they get pushed by their buddy onto this one, which hurts them with fire, and they get shot by an arrow. And then they get off, and they come back, and they keep getting hit and hit and hit. And the big thing about that is the magma blocks is the Ravager. So the Ravager I was having a problem with whenever you don't have your, whenever you don't have magma blocks done, you just have regular blocks. He'll get in here and he'll get shot 2 or 3 times while moving around, and then he'll just sit here and he'll just stand. And you could set up a rapid fire system on these dispensers, but that would take so much more room and so much more redstone. It's so much cheaper and more simple to do it this way, especially because you're trying to put this all the way around the perimeter of a fence of a massive village. So you don't want stuff that's super complicated and going to take a long time and unnecessary. So what this does is this causes him to move or take damage. So whenever he spawns in, see, he's going to be walking around looking for a spot to go. See, he's just walking. But just wait. He's walking, looking for a spot. He'll decide on one in a minute. See, he's in there right now, and because he's 2 blocks wide, he'll stand right here. He'll go in right here thinking it's safe, but he'll stand there and he'll be getting hurt. And he'll move in a minute, or another mob will come along. When often during a raid, they've got someone riding them, directing their path, or they've got Vindicators and Pillagers that will come along and push them slightly. And see what that does whenever you move them slightly? He activates another arrow to get shot, or he lands on the magma cube, magma block. So it does take quite a long time for him to die, but if you're inside of here, you can easily come along and just smack him, and you don't get hurt. Like, I wouldn't be getting hurt if I was in survival mode. So basically, that's how the wall operates. And then you don't lose any of your items, because if you come over here, items do not disappear whenever they are on top of magma blocks. So you don't lose anything. You don't lose their drops. Now, the big problem with this method is the Vindicator. I mean the Evoker. Keep saying Vindicator. The big problem is the Evoker. Where the frick did that egg go? There it is. So, he does not charge in. He stays back from a distance. He's going to spawn in the little Vex dudes and all that jazz. So what you're going to need to do this raid... Yeah, see, they're going to kill those villagers. But what you're going to need is you're going to need a powerful bow. I would suggest Power 5, Flame 1, or something of that nature. I had instant damage arrows. I want to take those off. So we'll just drop those for a second. So look. So an Evoker, he doesn't have that much health. So if you hit him one time with a Power 5 and Flame, he will die with 1 arrow. So you only have to hit him 1 time. And usually, they stay pretty far back. And so what you're trying to do, the very first one of them that you're trying to take out is this guy. Because he'll keep spawning in these little dudes. And those guys hurt so bad. They can fly through walls. They're fast. They have tiny hitboxes. And they have lots of health. Like Sharpness 5, he just tanked that. A Sharpness 5 Diamond Sword, he just tanked 1 hit with it. So, they have way too much health. You know, and they're tiny, and they're fast, and they have freaking enchanted iron swords sometimes. with like sharpness 2 or sharpness 3. They're ridiculous. So, I'm going to try and get Bad Omen here in a second, and we're going to start a raid. I'm going to be in survival mode, and I'm going to try and survive it. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit on the roof with a shield and power 5 bow, and the only people that you're going to have to worry about killing, theoretically, is the evoker and the witches. All of the other guys will try and charge the villagers, and they'll end up killing themselves in the process by the wall. And so what this will do, like, this is a very small test. And so if I'm sitting here, I'm in the middle of this, quote, village. So the pillagers with the arrows would be able to shoot me. But if you're in a full-size village, like this one over here, and you have a fence set up around the perimeter, you could be on one side of the village, and whenever the raid's going on, the pillagers and stuff spawn in on the other side of the village. But they're still charging the wall over there, and they're still hurting themselves, and they're going to be going all the way around the edge of the wall, trying to find a way in, and they're going to be running over pressure plates and getting shot by arrows the whole time. So whenever they're dead, you know, next round starts. And so the first couple of rounds are easy. And the wall is doing all of the work for you. It's literally killing them for you. You don't have to worry about durability on your weapons or getting killed or whatever. You know, you don't even have to worry about any of that stuff. It does it for you. It's what this is cool about this. So I'm going to try and find a outpost real quick and get Bad Omen. So I'm going to set the world spawn point to be right in here in case I die during this raid. I shouldn't, but I could. Might die. So we're gonna go looking for a tell you what, give me a speed 2 potion. Where's speed 2? Is there speed 2? I thought there was speed 2, right? Swiftness, 8 minutes. Speed 2 is a thing, right? There it is. I'm zooming now. Meow, meow. Alright, cool. This is what we're looking for. I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever I kill the guy with the flag, they don't come back in this creative world. So there'll be a guy with a flag here somewhere. Where are you at? Gotta kill him and get Bad Omen. Is it you? Nope. But see, in my survival world, if you kill the guy with the flag, you get the Bad Omen, but like another guy spawns in with the flag. Like, they don't just go away. But in this creative world, for some reason, whenever you kill them, they stay gone. Do I have Bad Omen right now? No, speed 2 still. Where is this other dude at? Where's flag guy? Dude, I can't find him. He may not be here. Which is really lame. Is that him? No. And I'm pretty sure they're all dead. I don't know which way I need to go. Is it this way? I think it is this direction. We gotta find another tower, because that one, if I'm going the right way, that one will not work. I think I'm going the right way. I'm going away from the spawn point of the world. I don't know how far I went. Let's see. Let's try this one. Where's flag guy? Where is Flag Dude? See, because you can't give yourself bad omen. You have to kill the flag man. There he is. And I got bad omen. Now I gotta head back this way. And I can't go in a village because it'll start a raid somewhere else. I'm gonna fly through there. Wait, is there two of them there? Sure is. Gotta do a drive-by on the sheep. On the pig? Nope. Drive-by. Dang it. Got him. Dude, it's hard to get him. Nailed him. I think this is the direction we need to go in to get back to... There it is. So. Should start a raid whenever we show up. We did. So now, I'm going to go to survival mode. It's in hard difficulty, as you can see. I'm going to put my shield on. Don't need those. There's that awesome noise that happens. Alright. So you can see this is kind of what goes on. So they're dead. Now he's just walking around, but he will get in here. Did he drop an iron sword? Get in your houses, idiots. They'll die. Come on. There you go. So, the wall killed all of them that round for me. Which is good news. Is everyone in the house? Why are you not inside? Multiple villagers can be in the same house. Okay, so now they got more bad guys. I protect. There we go. That's round 2. Now they have a Ravager. So, you get the idea about these guys, though. You get the idea that they're gonna get killed by this stuff. This guy's gonna get a good spot that he likes, and he's gonna sit here and he's gonna burn in the lava. Okay. Now a new round will start. Three, 4. So this is round 4. Now they have witches. So the witches, whenever they have them, you're going to want to take them out from a distance really quickly. It's going to be the first thing you're going to want to do. Take out the witches, and your wall will kill the rest. The last thing you want to happen is to get poisoned. So whenever you're fighting off the horde... Hey buddy, follow me. Come here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come in closer. There you go. They still have... Alright, so there's 1 ding on the bell. 2 dings on the bell. 3. 4. So I guess it just does 4 no matter what. Oh, there's an evoker, so we gotta kill him. So he's like really far away. Let's see. Alright, the evoker's dead. See, now he's gonna end up killing his horse thing. This villager's still alive. So, taking out the evoker is the big important thing if you want your villagers to survive the Vexes. The Vexes are freaking terrible. Because they can fly through anything. So where's the evoker? There he is. I got him, he's dead. So, you get the idea about the wall. I'm going to try to kill him quickly now. So this should be round 6, I think. They're going to be hitting hard in a minute. And I haven't hardly even lost any health, because you want these defenses set up like this. Way less that you have to do. And you want a good bow and some decent armor. You want power 5 bow. For sure. There's an evoker riding one of those freaking things back there. See, we gotta kill those guys before they do anything too crazy. It looks like a stack of arrows will last quite a while, because I did a lot of testing. A lot of testing. A stack of arrows in every dispenser will last a very long time. So my suggestion is to get skeleton mob grinder and, you know, use all the arrows from it. And the bows, you can use the broken down bows to craft them too. Where's the last guy? It glitches out like this very often. It's quite annoying. Like, the last guy is non-existent right now. He's dead. He's gone. Whatever. Anyway, you get the idea. Thanks for watching. This is the best way to set up perimeter defenses around your village against raids. Thanks for watching. See you later. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if it was helpful to you and everything. Thanks for watching. Bye.